Welcome to another video of the Exotic Rabbit, and today, as you probably want to know, what are we doing today? Well, guess what, guys? Today, I am coaching you how to become good at Rivals. Anyway, first things first. This is only for mobile and computer, I guess? Yeah. Anyway, this is how you become good. Anyway, as first as you want to know, do you ever shoot an enemy like this? You can actually do it way faster, but doing it with headshots. And that makes it way faster and way easier to win the round. And also, yeah, that's how you do a headshot. And also, yeah, I'm not explaining how to do an RPG jump in this video because I already showed it in one of my short videos. I already showed it. Anyway, if you want to get good at headshotting or aiming, go right here to the training arena and just hit targets while moving. And also, whatever you do at your enemy, if you're not an auto shooter and you're on computer, don't shoot randomly. Because that will not hit the enemy and they will probably get you instead. Always try to aim for the head. And next, a melee kill. Alright, so first things first, as you probably want to know, do you ever punch your enemy like this? You could actually, if you're in a rush, you can actually do this. Do 2 punches at once. You can do it with any melee weapon, but I know the battle axe might be slow, so maybe use the ability on it. Yeah, and that's how you do a dash slice. Or dash punch, whatever you're using. Next is, if an enemy is chasing you, do you ever use the medikit while they're chasing you? Well, guess what? If they're chasing you, don't use it because they will probably get you before you're even healed. So if you're in a situation like that, don't heal, aim for the enemy, or just use quick heal with the scope button. And also, do you have not enough time to basically, deflect a bullet fast enough? Well, guess what? You can actually do it faster. But here's the thing. You gotta use the punch. You gotta use this punch icon right here. And it will deflect right as you click it. It will do it faster than clicking it and then deflecting. It will deflect automatically. I mean, not automatically, but at the correct time that you want it to. Anyway, next thing, movement. As you probably want to know, you probably go like this and then, well, I mean, not everyone does that, but just as you should know, if you got a headshot, then just move and then shoot. And jump a lot, and then maybe use this to deflect button in the katana to deflect the bullets. Maybe do that. All the moves right there. And maybe use secondary weapons too. Like the dagger, for example. Oh yeah, also one more thing, if you scope, you cannot dash. Or should I say slide dash. You can't do that when you're in scope. You can only crouch. Just remember that. And next thing. Alright, if you're using energy things, you probably want to use it like this. Alright, so this is probably what you do with the energy weapons. You just hit them in the head automatically. Well, guess what? You can hit them in the head and also deflect the bullet to hit them because it's a deflecting bullet. The energy rifle is a deflecting bullet. Just if you count where the beam, light beam is gonna hit, if it's gonna hit in the correct spot. And next, you probably use the energy pistols like this. Well, it only does 2.2 damage per hit. But another thing, you should probably move while you're using it. You heard me right. Move while using it. Like this. After it does the spin, next do this. Or maybe do this. If they are AFK or something. Find the nearest. Oh yeah, also, next, you probably want to know if you don't have katana and they try sabotaging you, shooting you, just find a near wall to either use medikit or hide in and then use scope and then just do that. Next, you probably want to know, how come your freeze ray doesn't always hit the correct way you want it to? There is actually a reason why. You actually pretty much have to use scope to get the enemy. And make sure there are no walls in front. So, there you go. And then after that, try shooting them in the head, because with the freeze, when they get frozen, they take 2 times less the damage. But use that advantage when they're frozen. Might as well use RPG when in that time. Anyway. Alright, so you're probably wondering how, if I'm using flamethrower, you're probably wondering, how do I flame them without getting hit? Well, it's actually pretty easy. Just look at your surroundings and maybe use the thing to wind burst them out of the way. It does the kill faster. And next, the one and only bow. Alright. So this thing does about 40 damage per hit, and if you get to 100 or 50, I mean 100, yeah, 150, it does a slightly bit damage, and in the head it's 60. If you don't have the pullback on. But you probably want to know, how come sometimes you always miss? Well, you gotta slide and then, well, don't slide. If you're using the bow and you have max on, don't slide and don't let go of the scope button unless if you're on computer. It will be easier. Next, as you're probably wondering, if I use sniper, how come I don't do the kill all the time fast enough and sometimes I hit somewhere else? Well, good thing as you should know, there is a scope button, but it won't be always exact. So to get a snipe kill, either stay still or try to aim for the head or get close to the enemy to shoot. And as you're probably wondering, revolver. When you click the attack button, it just shoots really fast and sometimes you don't hit your enemy that much. What you gotta do is stand still aim without auto shoot. I repeat, without auto shoot, or it will not work. You gotta stand still without auto shoot. Aim at the head or anywhere. Aim at the you don't actually aim at the head and reload. Make sure you have 6 bullets, and then yeah, without auto shoot. Or just do it really slowly. But yeah, sometimes it won't catch the bullet in time, but it's fine. Anyway. I said I wasn't gonna do an RPG jump, and this was since I featured in another video, but this is a grenade launcher. Just as you should know, if you try to use something like an RPG jump, guess what? If you shoot a grenade and try to use it to jump, you jump, but not as much as RPG. You don't jump as far. For example, here, let me show you. This is the RPG jump. Wait. And then, here's the grenade launcher jump. It doesn't make it as far. And yeah. And next up, the minigun. I know, the minigun takes a long time to start shooting, but does a lot of damage. You gotta aim first, then shoot. Maybe you probably want to do this. Use movement and then shoot. Yeah. And then next, shotgun. To use a shotgun, you gotta aim at exactly where the circle is, and maybe try to aim for the head. If you use scope, it won't show the gigantic circle thing. And guess what? If you jump right the second, you can shoot more enemies like that. Because the bullets will spread out. Alright. And next, the slingshot. I'm not gonna talk anything about the slingshot, but if you try to shoot like this and wait for it to pull back, you think it will be like that? Everyone knows how it does the shooting thing, but you can also hold the bullet button and just do this. And also, it's a deflecting weapon, just like the energy rifle. And also, there are no reloads. And next, as you probably want to know, if you use the chainsaw, it makes you faster, but not fast enough. Well, guess what? You can actually do a chainsaw jump. You just need for full power, and then use it, and then I guess jump. Yeah. Alright. And next, the flashbang. You must aim for the head to do at least 1 damage, like that. But it will also blind yourself, so use the advantage to run away if you're in a pickle. Anyway, the battle axe. As you probably want to know, if you gotta attack, you gotta go like this. But as you probably think how it will work, you probably think it will just be like the scythe, and you will move a long distance. You will move actually, but not a lot. Trust me. Scythe works way more better. You just use this. You should probably use this and do slide dash, and then do that. It kills the enemy faster. And next, as you probably want to know, the burst rifle. The burst rifle has like about a 1 second cooldown every like 4 bullets. Never mind, 3 bullets. And what you must do to kill your enemy faster, you gotta use movement. And then shoot every time. There. Alright, and then the subspace trip mine. If you're gonna use a subspace trip mine, don't expect it to be like RPG. Don't do this and then jump, because it won't work. You will just jump in one spot. Or you'll probably miss it. Anyway, yeah, that was all for today's video. And I might do a second video of this thing in case if I forgot anything to coach you guys about. Anyway, I'm the Exotic Rabbit, and please subscribe. And as always, peace.